What up, YouTube? It's John Fax here again. On up for more content, we got Jen and Derek, and we're gonna be talking about why men and women cheat.
All right. Hey y'all. So we did part two with.
It,
I mean,
what?
I'm sorry. We did part one with our sister, our older sister, Sharice, and then we had two. Actually, we had three guests on there. So we decided to do part two because we feel like it was a good. We had a good outcome with the part one, so why not do it? And I brought my husband Derek here with us to talk about it. So I guess
We're gonna talk the question now. Sorry, that's okay. What's the
okay,
question?
boy. So first of all, we're gonna ask the first question. I think we should start off with what's you guys' definition of cheating, because even though we started off in the first part one, we're gonna do because I got two male perspectives and it's just me. So so we're gonna just ask
So, so what's cheating to me?
what's the definition of cheating. Either y'all can start, one of y'all can start, but yeah.
Oh, okay, I go. What's cheating to me is not being faithful to your partner. Meaning, like, I guess I guess it's a lot of ways you could cheat, but my cheating is not being faithful to your partner. I guess infidelity.
So
Right?
what does that mean? Not being faithful? Like
Not
what?
like giving somebody else your attention. You know, maybe physically cheating. I mean,
Mm,
having sleeping with another, fornicating with another person,
mm.
and doing something that you're not supposed to
Fornicating.
do.
Okay. And babe.
I believe it's more, well, it can be either physical, emotional, or mental. Well, I don't know about mental, but emotional and physical. Because you can always be with one person and be emotionally attached to somebody else, but if you're in a relationship, that's kind of bad. You know? And we already know physical, you know, cheating is already just,
That's all.
the
You
straw that
know.
breaks the camel's back right there.
Yeah,
So I mean, if you're not like, if you're actually like entertaining it and you know it's wrong and you're in a relationship, then that most likely goes under cheating.
yeah.
Okay. So I guess the definition of cheating is like what both you guys said. I think it's just if you're in a relationship, like it's that feeling like like I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm either not happy or not getting what I'm getting from my significant other, so I'm just gonna find it somewhere else. I just think that just don't do it and have a conversation with your partner, so it won't happen. And that's why so many relationships and marriages end because no communication and just doing stuff behind each other's back. It's not always good. So don't cheat. That's it. Point blank. Period.
Yeah, don't cheat.
Um. So the second one is who is more likely to cheat, men or women, or both.
Maybe I think women because they got more options because a
What?
lot of simps out here. So
You
that's why.
said women have
Yeah,
more options.
yeah, like variety of like 'cause men are always in their face. Men are always they thirsty and stuff. Like just like y'all want DM. It's a lot of dudes. Even though y'all may be relationships, dudes trying to get at y'all and stuff like that.
You know, have a whole line
Yeah,
around
the
the
whole
corner
line,
of the
like
building.
a whole
What?
line, like a whole list,
Wow.
whole block trying to get at
Wow.
you. The whole block, the whole neighborhood.
Really? Okay.
I don't know. For me though, I would. I don't know. I think personally, it's. I think it's both because everybody has their standards, and if they're not met, they just they don't talk about it. They just go you know find some other business down the street somewhere. But I can't really say men cheat more, women cheat more, but I personally just think it's a blend of both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like both because I mean, men cheat, but also women cheat as well. I just think, if men and women are used to cheating and stuff like that, then they're just gonna, they're gonna do it anyway. And like they both sneaky, so it don't even matter if the men be like, oh, women sneaky, but women I mean, they just feel like if they man can't satisfy their need or whatever the case, they gonna go to the man. Just like the men not gonna satisfy their need, they gonna go find another woman. So I think that's just kind of pointless. That's just nothing but like drama that don't need to happen.
Toxic.
Yeah, that's it. Toxic.
But I'm gonna write that in the thing for fake toxic.
Yeah. So, so the next question is, what are some reasons why men and women cheat? Here you go.
Oh, you starting with me.
Yeah, God did John that.
Let's see. Reasons why. Well, got some bum ass niggas out here. No. I think the main reason is people are just, they're just not happy. They go into it. They be like, oh yeah, this girl, all that in the bag of chips, and then, you go a few months down the road, you start seeing things you don't like about them and all that stuff, and, be like, yeah, it's time to dip. But you can't dip right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's one of the reasons. Another one, basically sexual needs.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
Okay, well.
If they're not all like, if they're, if you got somebody that can just go 24/7, you got one that just goes like 5 minutes, they ain't never But I think it's more so like if people just have different desires, sexual desires or whatnot, it's not gonna work unless y'all talk it out. But then people can talk it out, and then they go find somebody that can actually match what they want to do. Another reason, basically, I think it's about the feel of security, because it kind of goes for both for men and women. But I know women like to feel secure in a relationship. Men like to kind of feel like they have a place in the relationship as well. And, if neither one is feeling like they're valued, or they, feel like, well, if you're not like my number one fan, my biggest advocate, and my biggest supporter, if you're not that, then why the hell am I with you? Um, I just feel like if there's nothing there to kind of keep you there as a foundation, then it's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
I don't even know. I don't know what to say, no.
What, the people in the background?
Yeah. But I don't know what to say. Wait, what? I don't know. I'm gonna add this
Somebody
up.
fighting in the background?
And that's probably another reason people cheat too.
Yeah, the private example in the back. Dog.
If you fight a lot, you ain't gonna want to stay nowhere. You gonna dip on their ass anyway.
Yeah.
You're like, I got to go out of here.
Damn. The private example right
Like,
there.
People just can't come to an agreement and whatnot. Always cursing each other out and throwing hands and throwing people off balconies and stuff.
Nah, it's your turn.
Oh, wow. Wow. You're
Why?
number 2, right?
Reason on why men and women cheat.
I think it's just all about what options you got. You got a lot of money, you cheating. That's what.
What?
That's what I saw. You know, it just people cheat for just different reasons. I guess they don't feel like they in love. You know, sexual desire, everything. So, duh, yeah. So that's what I feel like. Yeah, I mean,
Sexual.
they just cheat because they need they get mad or they just feel a certain way about it. So they call somebody else that could feel that need for that at that one time or whatever. So
Um.
Oh, and one more thing, loneliness.
yeah,
If somebody is like feeling lonely on some Janet Jackson shit.
I get so lonely.
no, what? That's a song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And how you?
I know.
Y'all in the same era. How y'all not know?
I know. I ain't know that song. I just know that one song, brother. Not everything's on. You know that song, remember? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Oh my god, that's so
I
old.
don't even know. But yeah, loneliness can play a big factor in why people cheat too.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just all a mixture of everything. But I feel like, I don't know. I guess if you do a breakdown, like what Derek said, insecurity is one. It's a big thing. But I think if you have insecurities, then you should share that with your spouse, rather than trying to talk to some random stranger or just to get a connection. I guess like it's just all about communication. So if you have insecurities, talk to your partner. If you feel lonely, talk to your partner. Like, come up with different um,
Tactics.
tactics, methods to, move forward. Like, but if you don't want to be with that partner, like, you like, oh, well, I just see how you are and you ain't it. Then tell your partner, hey, you ain't it. You ain't doing it for me no more. I'm just going to have to go on over to the left or something.
Go short.
Something like that. Like, it's just always honesty, communication, and also being real about it, like keeping it 100 at all times.
Real nigga shit.
Okay. So,
How to?
oh my god. So the last question, I guess it is how does women and men allow themselves to cheat?
I go. They just don't care. So it just that's gets right straight to it. They don't care. They just do what they want to do.